Good evening, folks. Today's April 26th, 2018. I've got a camera out here with a 405mm telephoto lens on it. Probably just heard the church bells here in the back of my facility. I'm putting this up for a demonstration. Since I haven't got my setup for imaging the moon with a way to record, from the computer while the camera's on the telescope, I'm putting this video up as another one, as a backup to the one I just did on the UFO situation, where I faked the UFO post for about 2 minutes and then it told you the truth about it, trying to show how easy it was to fake these images. This one's not to show a fake image, but it's another one kind of from the same site, where the fellow on that site claims to have taken images of detail on the surface of Jupiter. Well, first of all, Jupiter is a gas bag. There is no surface that you could touch down on, which he doesn't understand that, or he doesn't want to understand it. And the other thing was, he claims that the image was taken with a zoom lens of 1000mm. Now let me show you something here. This is only 405mm. So let's zoom it all the way. It's a little hard to keep it zooming this much to keep it in the field. But you can see what happens with this one. That's zoomed all the way. That's 405mm. So if you, a little more than double this is what he was working with, and he claims to have gotten detail on the surface of Jupiter. Well, as you can see, that is totally impossible with a camera like this, even with double the focal length of this one. He actually got into a back and forth with a fellow who disputed his claims with that video, when he said he should try focusing it, because he threw up an image that was completely out of focus, just a big blob, and then zoomed up as far as he could with his camera and claimed they were looking at surface detail on Jupiter. Well, the guy disputed that and used a nasty way to do it, which he really shouldn't have done. And he shot back with just about as nasty, if not more nasty. And that, for a guy who's trying to promote his site, he really shouldn't have done. He should have just answered it in an honorable way, I guess you'd say. And but he used some very foul language. And at the time, he said to the guy that sent the message in, I wasn't using a telescope, dummy. I was using a camera with a 1000mm focal length. So I just wanted to put this up very quickly to show you that it is completely impossible to get surface detail of the planet Jupiter, when I can't even do it on the moon, which is a much closer target to us. True, this camera is not as long as 1000mm. It's only 405mm. But still, you can see, if you double this is all the way zoomed. If you double this image, or a little more than double it, you can see you're not going to be getting surface detail. On the moon, you find some of the bigger features, but the planet Jupiter, no way. So, guys, it's just another shot for true astronomy. Like I say, I've been very disgusted, I guess, by what we're seeing lately with some of these moon videos that are put up by people who have no knowledge of astronomy and are selling some stuff that's just way out there. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people in the public that have no training in astronomy, and they go right along because they don't know anything else, and it's really a shame. It's almost like this group of people that's doing this, they're trying to take us back to the Dark Ages, where the Earth is flat and the Earth is the center of the universe, and it's really sad for science today. So anyway, just thought I'd put this up. Hopefully I'll be getting that new mic system pretty soon, so I can start doing some real lunar videos. In the meantime, I thought I'd just get this up and put my 2 cents in there, and how it's impossible to get surface detail on the planet Jupiter with a camera with a zoom lens of 1000mm. Take care, guys. We'll be talking to you later.